Hi, Kristof. Thank you for joining me on the Leadership Insights platform. I know aside from your family at home, of course, you have a very large family of EV boxers, employees, many hundreds of employees around the world.
And everyone others.
And everyone is.
Yeah.
They have their own little moniker now, which is cool. It's good to see that business spun out. So there's lots going on, and of course, in times of crisis and uncertainty, people look always to their leaders for strength and some form of certainty. So as a CEO, how have you adapted your leadership style or your communication style specifically to deal with the COVID-19 lockdown, given that you've got such a diverse team in many different places doing many different things?
Well, indeed. So we have over 550 people working from home right now all over the world. Luckily, we were fully cloud and digitalized. So for us, moving to work from home was not a big task. And everybody is working that way, with the exception of some people that still go to the office for some testing that goes on for the engineering department.
Yeah.
But in general, we already had a frequent way of connecting with the management team. Every a couple of times a week, we actually have a morning stand-up meeting where we synchronize on topics. And we know at the beginning of this crisis, we did it on a daily basis. 8 o'clock, we start a stand-up call on the corona crisis topics. Yeah. We had at the first weeks, we had 3 times a week an HR crisis call as well with a larger team. And we have communications with a corona working group on other topics as well. I'm actually very happy to see that people are really doing all their best to work as efficient and good as possible from home.
Yeah,
it's working out great. Some groups, I mean, for example, the team in France is doing in the morning at 9 o'clock, they do a gym with the whole team. The HR team is doing a meditation every morning at 8. So, I mean, it depends. There's a lot of things going on. We as a company, we also do with the whole company, every Friday we do either drinks, games or whatever online. And on Monday we do a town hall meeting with over 550 people joining. Okay. That town hall meeting actually where we give an update on the business, on the situation, on everything actually. And it takes between 30 to 45 minutes. So everybody's participating. We keep everybody in the loop because communication is really key in this crisis situation. Yeah. On the other hand, we are using the situation to rethink and to relook at our business, see how we can actually improve certain things to get out of this crisis even sharper, better, stronger, and really be very strong to re-engage once we can.
Sure.
And so far, it's working out quite well.
Yeah, no, it's interesting actually that I know as a team you're very open and transparent generally with your employees and your teams. There must be not a huge transition, but equally there must be a lot of focus directly on yourself as much as your leadership team for some semblance of certainty when it's very difficult to give that sometimes. But again, are there particular things that come up in the town hall that you're able to face or address, or any particular topics that come up more often than not?
I think, I mean, many people will experience that working the whole day online in meetings and calls, video meetings, it's very intense. I mean, if you start early in the morning till late in the evening, it is more intense than a normal working day before Corona. So, I mean, it's a different experience. But I mean, we get a lot of things done, and it's very efficient. I mean, there's no travel time, etc.
Yeah.
So this will impact also post-Corona. I mean, we will work in a different way. We will have more working from home for sure. We will travel less. And it has also some upside, Corona. I mean, personally, I travel normally, my normal week is at least 4 days traveling. Well, I enjoy to have a dinner in the evening with my family. I mean, it's those are nice moments. So you find another balance. And yeah, it has its pros and cons.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that actually. Again, as to whether you feel or how you feel business habits will change when things do normalize, whatever that might look like. How much of what we've had to do in the last few weeks do you think will continue into the post-corona world?
Absolutely. I mean, working from home, the barrier is gone, and we will apply it way more. And we are actually in the process of moving to a new headquarter building in the summer. Well, I mean, you look at it differently now than a couple of months ago. Because yes, we are sure that we will have more people working from home 1 or 2 days a week or whatever, it depends. And we will communicate way more this way, even with customers. We have a lot of customer meetings, sales goes on, etc. I mean, everything. So it's working out.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not sure whether it was in HBR or The Economist. There was a point saying CFOs are really loving the fact that there's so much homework and they can see it as a way to, in the future, not have to make so much in terms of rent and location and the costs associated with an office environment.
Indeed.
Yeah. I guess you have to make sure everybody has a coffee quota for for the home coffee tin. Yeah.
Okay. It will bring us constructive opportunities. That's for sure.
Yeah. Now, listen, I appreciate you taking the time out of a busy schedule just to share some ideas or thoughts. But the long and short from what you're saying is that transparency is important. These regular sessions of conversations with the whole team, as well as other sort of non-work activities are important.
Catch up on a regular time, because some people, we have quite some expats are living by themselves, so they need more attention. We have also online coffee buddy moments and that kind of stuff. So I think it's important to take care of each other and as a team to connect with each other, even frequent, multiple times per day. At the end of the day, beginning of the day, a quick moment of connection is really important. And but it works out. I mean, I don't know if you had the chance last week to join Revolution Digital.
I know my team did,
with Roger. Yeah. I mean, we had over 1,200 people joining during the 2-hour sessions. It's fantastic. I mean, we wouldn't have thought it would be possible, but it's working out.
Yeah, no, I had the same question as yourself. Last year I traveled, I think, 40 flights, which we have to plant a lot of trees to try and compensate for these things. But equally, is it important to do so much traveling? And can conferences that you and I would tend to be at or meet at or speak at be taken entirely on digital? And you've proven the point a little bit with the Revolution event. Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, listen, thanks very much for taking time out, Kristof. It's good to hear that you and the team are keeping fighting strong.
Yeah, stay safe and healthy all. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.